in flowering plants, pollination is an important mechanism that aids in transferring the pollen released from the ant. If the pollen is of the right type, the stigma induces it to germinate and produce a pollen tube. The pollen tube, containing the two male gametes, then secretes hydrolytic enzymes which help the pollen tube to digest the tissues of the style as it travels down to enter the ovule through the micropyle, a minute opening in the ovule. Inside the ovule, the pollen tube encounters the embryo sac, the female gametophyte containing 3 antipetals, 2 synergids, an egg cell, and a central cell with 2 polar nuclei. The pollen tube now enters one of the synergids through the filiform apparatus, during which it ruptures and releases the male gametes into the synergid's cytoplasm.
Photosynthesis. The basic chemical source of energy for any living cell is simple sugar, that is, glucose. The energy in glucose that supports all life on Earth is received from the sun. Leaves contain the green-colored material or pigment called chlorophyll inside their cells. The chlorophyll is present inside certain structures. Leaves contain the green-colored material or pigment called transmission of HIV. HIV is an blood to blood. HIV is successfully transmitted through the transfusing of blood or blood products.
Cancer is a disease characterized by uncontrolled growth of cells and their ability
Mitosis is a process of cell division that makes possible regeneration of body parts. To elaborate, mitosis is the separation of nuclear chromosomes into two identical daughter nuclei. It is divided into four key phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. An additional phase called cytokinesis occurs after the complete nuclear division. Before a dividing cell enters mitosis, it undergoes a period of growth and rest. This period is called interphase. In interphase, the genetic material of a cell increases. Prophase. During prophase, the chromatin condenses and becomes short and thick to form chromosomes. Each chromosome has two sister chromatids joined together at the centromere. The nucleolus disappears and the nuclear membrane starts to break down. The centrosomes, each with a pair of centrioles, move apart to the opposite poles, forming a spindle between them. Metaphase. During metaphase, microtubules of the spindle interact with chromosomes. This causes the chromosomes to move in a line along the middle of the cell or the equatorial plate. Sister chromatids are held at the centromere.
Note is the practice of condensing the reading material or passage in a brief note form, which is meaningful yet concise and facilitates recall.